God says, I'm awakening dead dreams. What you buried under timelines and disappointments, I have marked for resurrection. I speak to visions wrapped in linen and sealed behind stones of fear, and I command them to breathe again. Do not call finished what I call forming. I am not reviving fantasies. I am reigniting assignments. I am not propping up illusions. I am restoring blueprints that carry my fingerprints. You remember how the instruction came. Quietly, then insistently, then with confirmation you could not dismiss. You drew plans, gathered counsel, stepped out, and headwinds met you. Betrayal cut circuits. Bills outran budgets. Timing slammed like a door. In that season, you learned to survive and forgot how to build. You learned to explain and forgot how to expect. Hear me. Survival was a hallway, not a home. I am leading you out to build again. I am awakening dreams the way dawn awakens a sleeping city. First the horizon, then rooftops, then windows, then streets. Pay attention to subtle light. I will send you small confirmations like sparrows at first light, and then I will send bold signals like bells. Do not despise the faint glow. It means the sun is already moving. Clear your desk. Prepare your drafts. Pray with open documents. Faith does not wait for the noon to begin. Faith recognizes morning and stands up. Your past delays were not denials, they were distillations. I reduced your mixture until the essence remained. Pride burned off, impulse evaporated, need for applause settled like dust. What remains is the pure oil of purpose. I now pour that oil on the bones of what you thought had died. Bones rattle when oil hits them. Heaven calls it the first movement of revival. I am speaking to reconciliation, to manuscripts, companies, degrees, ministries, community work, marriages, adoptions, mentoring, craftsmanship, science, music, teaching. I am not limited by the season that discouraged you. I am the Lord of seasons. I change them with a sentence. I invite you to stand in the place where you packed the dream away. Open the box. Take out the notes that still smell like courage. Spread them like maps on the table. Ask me the two questions that unlock momentum. What now and who with? I will answer with steps and people, not vague sentiments. I will send you partners who are steel against rust, friends who are flint against fatigue, and intercessors who are wind in your sails. I will align you with mentors who steward insight like architects steward weight, and I will position you to mentor others so the dream grows roots as well as branches. Let this be your rhythm. Listen, plan, act, review, rest, repeat. Rhythm differs from hustle. Sabbath is oxygen. Excellence is devotion. A no today guards a better yes tomorrow. You will not outrun grace. You will synchronize with it. Your calendar will become a sanctuary where obedience keeps time with joy. Some of your dead dreams died because they were underfed truth. Feed them now. Lay scripture under them like foundation stones. Put my promises under every beam. Nail gratitude into every joint. Insulate with testimony so cold doubt cannot seep through the walls. Wire it with prayer so power flows when faith flips the switch. Paint the rooms with kindness so people feel welcome inside what you are building. A dream that blesses others will always breathe longer than a dream that only props up ego. You will face resistances that look like reasons. The responsible voice will suggest deferral without end. Fear will call itself caution. Fatigue will call itself wisdom. Cynicism will call itself experience. Ask me for discernment. I will teach you to sift prudent timing from paralyzing delay, wise counsel from quiet sabotage. I will show you doors disguised as walls, and I will teach you to carry keys in your humility. Humility is not the absence of fire, it is control of flame. I am healing the relationship between your heart and your timeline. You called yourself late. I call you aligned. You called yourself behind. I call you prepared. I hid you for a harvest that requires root depth. Buried is how seeds feel before they call it breakthrough. Rise now with gratitude for the ground that grew you in secret. I speak to the dreamer who failed publicly and decided never again. Never again protects dignity, but it can also imprison destiny. I do not humiliate learners. I graduate them. Your failure was not a verdict. It was a lab. Note the variables. Adjust the process. Try anew with wiser hands. The only thing dead about that dream is the old way of holding it. Pick it up differently. With counsel, with accountability, with margins, with patience. I speak to the one who succeeded and then settled. Comfort can cauterize calling. Celebrate what I did. Don't enshrine it. Memory is a museum. Mission is a workshop. Honor yesterday's miracle by building tomorrow's table. I gave you influence to incubate dreams in others, not to nap inside applause. Ask for fresh assignments. I will give you rooms to renovate, systems to upgrade, and people to champion until they outgrow your shadow. I am awakening your creativity. Your pen will no longer stutter. Your melodies will find the missing note. Your strategy will locate the lever. Your research will uncover the hinge variable. Your designs will hold both beauty and function. In the middle of this message, if these words strengthen you, pause for a moment to support the work. Like, comment, share, and subscribe so others can find this channel and be encouraged. Return your attention. Where you focus, resurrection accelerates. Dismiss the artificial urgency that drags you from task to task. Choose deep work over diluted work. Set boundaries that let you hear me mid-morning, not only midnight. Guard the first hour and the final hour. Bookend your day in presence and promise. This is how a revived dream becomes a reliable day. I am assigning you to people with shared callings and complementary skills. Protect culture, breathe honor, forgive quickly, and let teamwork wait. Your resurrected dream will have enemies. You will meet counterfeit opportunities that glitter but do not align. You will meet friendly resistance that loves you but fears stretching. You will meet spiritual opposition that hates anything that heals cities and families. Do not panic. I will surround you with wise counsel like a ring of fire. I will make your yes steady and your no gentle but firm. You will move like a river, soft around edges, unstoppable in direction. Speak life while you lay bricks. Thank me for provision before the invoice arrives. Pray over names you have not met and rooms you have not entered. Bless your critics with clarity and your team with courage. Language is scaffolding. Build sentences that carry weight. I am repairing your sleep. You cannot dream while exhausted, and you cannot hear blueprints while drowning in noise. I give rest to those I love, and I love you. Prepare evenings like priests preparing lamps. Turn down the lanterns of screens. Put a notebook by your bed. I will speak in pictures that need capturing before morning scours them away. Keep showing up when applause fades. I will meet you in unremarkable Tuesdays and turn them into turning points. Obedience is the daily resurrection. Every yes pulls another stone away from the mouth of the cave. To parents with dormant dreams, I am not calling you to choose between family and destiny. I am teaching you to build with different hours and deeper roots. To students with loud dreams, I am tempering zeal with knowledge so your fire heats, not scorches. I bless your hands. May they remember skill. I bless your eyes. May they recognize timing. I bless your ears. May they distinguish my whisper inside many noises. I bless your feet. May they find the prepared path and keep to it when shortcuts call softly. Now listen, I am rolling away stones. Stones of debt, stones of shame, stones of comparison, stones of legal tangles, stones of technical confusion, stones of broken partnerships. Watch the mouth of the cave. Light is already spilling under the edges. Newborns thrive under order as much as warmth. When the dream wakes, it may not recognize you at first. You have changed in the waiting. Greet it gently. Introduce it to the wiser you. Promise it you will not abandon it for applause or neglect it for fear. Promise you will measure success by obedience and impact, not by comparisons and noise. Promise you will keep the dream anchored to community, so storms cannot steal it in isolation. I commission you now. Reopen the file, rewalk the campus, revisit the partner, rewrite the first page, rehearse the pitch, rebuild the prototype, replant the field, return to the altar where I first spoke, and bring the new humility, the new tools, the new team I have given. The graveyard you feared is becoming a nursery. The labels that mocked you are becoming testimonies that mentor others. Remember who speaks to you. I am the resurrection and the life. Time answers to me. Markets answer to me. Algorithms answer to me. Weather and doors and judges and giants answer to me. I am not short of ways. I am not late. I am God, and I am devoted to the story I am writing through you. I am awakening dead dreams, and I will keep them breathing as you keep me near. Rise, beloved. You are not too old, too young, too wounded, too late, too early, too ordinary. You are precisely placed in my plan. Stand up inside your chest. Stretch your faith like morning stretches the horizon. Take my hand. We are leaving the cemetery singing. We are walking into a future that looks like promise kept and purpose burning. Welcome it home and feed it with faith, for I am with you, and I am not finished with your story.